Okay, I'm going to try to finish this one out from last night. This is a tough piece of some kind of nappable rock from Oregon. I forget. I was told what it was, but I forget already. I think it's heat treated, but not all the way, right? I could be wrong about that too. Anyway, instead of trying to be correct on what type of stone it is, I'm just gonna skip it. You know, I'm not gonna look into it. I'm just gonna give you a general idea. It's from Oregon. Yeah, that's it. And it naps okay, although it is quite tough. The reason why I say it's okay is because I don't see voids in it or strange patches of concrete or crystal pockets. It's fairly consistent, except I think there's a tough spot right here. And right in the middle, of course. Or it could be just the fact that that's the widest part of the point, so it's hard to reach with all the flakes. Only some of the flakes reach, and that's not enough to flatten it out. Nope, nope, nope. All right. I'm using 3/8 inch copper. This one I did finally grind the ends down on my 5/16 inch diameter. And the mallet is ultra high molecular weight plastic. You can get it from eBay for a cheap price. If you need the link to it, I can provide the link in the comment section if you ask the question. Yep. Just ask me, what's the link to that mallet material? You said you give it to me. Yeah, okay. I'll give you the link. I'll tell you the secret. Yeah. It don't bother me any. In fact, it's better that you know, because it keeps the person in business, so that he'll keep this stuff in stock for the next time I need it. Yeah. If no one buys any, he's not going to keep it in stock. That's the way it goes. See, some of it naps okay. Yeah. Like this, when it's just a solid color, it seems to nap better than this mixed up color. Yeah. So this is kind of nerve-wracking because I got to hit very, very hard. I don't know how durable this stuff is lengthwise. I could snap it. I could snap it with one of these strikes. I don't know the limits. This reminds me of agate. Yeah. Raw agate stone. No, not like that. I'm trying to be sneaky and just peel off a small flake, but it's not working, so looks like I gotta just do the big flake removals and hope for the best, and just trim it up after I remove the big flakes. So I don't know if I'm going to make an Oregon type arrowhead out of this. I don't know. I'm just going to make what I want. Probably a corner notch. Yeah. Notching this is probably not going to be all that fun. We'll see. Not that it's fun anyway, but it's going to be extra not fun. Extra especially not fun. Yeah. Okay. Are we getting there? It's eating my tools for lunch. I shouldn't be hitting the tip with such a big diameter flaker. Sometimes I don't follow my own rules. Maybe my rules are for fools. Yeah. Maybe. I don't follow my own rules because I think rules are for fools. Could be. Psychologically, who knows what's going on in my noggin. Let me see. I think we're getting there. Let me try to. I was trying to focus on the tip, but let me try to focus on the rest of this point. Let me try it. Please, brain, let me try to focus on the middle part so I can make it thinner there. I was just pulling some weeds and now I'm itchy. Dang it. Okay. Pulling weeds is a good exercise before you start napping. Do you know that? No? Dang it. There we go. It has some effect, but it just doesn't want to penetrate that area. See that? It doesn't want to do it. See, it does it everywhere else. I can reach the middle. Of course, that's not as far. I don't know what to do. Hit it from the other side, yeah. How about that? I'll catch you on the other side. How about that? I suppose. Alrighty. It don't look all that great, but it might do it. Haha. I think it did most of it. What did it do? Did it do most of it? Yes. Come on, focus on that, you silly. Camera, phone camera. I hit that so hard, its relatives felt it. In Oregon, all the way. I'm in Vermont. I hit that so hard, its relatives in Oregon felt that one. Dicey. Very risky to do that. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Okay. Reasonable? Is it reasonable? Or should I try to thin it some more? Yikes. See, that's a hard spot to get out. It's all weird looking. When it's weird like that, a lot of times it just steps, fractures right in front of it. Come on. There we go. I need to thin down the base. I should have done this earlier. Why do I leave it for last? Okay. Yeah, see, it shouldn't have been that hard. All right, so now I can use the smaller flaker, smaller diameter. I don't need to hit it as hard to get these other flakes to travel, hopefully. All right. I need to, yeah, I guess that's okay. I was going to say I need to sharpen that more, but it might be okay. I can focus the force on this material because it doesn't crush. The edges don't crush. Yeah. Nice. Someone just now tuning in is going to say, "Oh, that naps real nice. That naps nicely. You should be happy about that, Butter. You should be happy about that, Butterstone." It's not napping nicely. I have to hit this so hard. Like I said, its relatives in Oregon are moaning in pain right now. They're going, "Dang, who's hitting my cousin over the head? I'm feeling it." Yeah. This is not napping nicely. I had to be very, very careful. Yeah, because it'll create little step fractures that I can't get out. You think that might be easy to get out? This is hard material. How am I doing with it? I mean, how am I making it seem easy? It's just lots and lots of practice over the years. Yeah. New guys, sometimes they get discouraged because they see other nappers napping this tough stone and they can't, they see how it's done, they know how it's done, they're holding the tools properly, they got their angelometers out and they know the angles, but they can't do it. It's because it's tough, unless you have experience. Just being honest, I'm not bragging about this. This is nerve-wracking. Yeah. I could snap the tip off. I gotta make sure I'm high enough up on the edge to be able to peel the flake off, but it's like a little bit too high for most stone, and it gets me nervous. Yeah. This will sharpen up nicely though. Nice durable edge. As long as I don't step fracture all the pieces. All two pieces. As long as I don't do that very much, I'll be alright. I'm thinking I might be able to get that out, but I don't see a clear way to do it right now. Let's just focus on the tip. Let's see. Yeah. Anyways, when I first learned to nap, the guys that were teaching and napping on YouTube were just saying, do this and do that and do this. And they weren't explaining that to do that and do this and do that requires many years of experience. Yeah, of doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. They don't tell you that. See, I had to hit high enough up on there to take the flake off, but sometimes it takes a bite out. And it still didn't do it. I'm trying to get that step fracture out of there. I don't know. Just leave it that thin or that thick, whichever way you want to look at it. I just made a Pelican Lake point, right? I think that's from the far west, the northwest. I could make another Pelican Lake. Where's the one I'm looking for? Looking for my spatula tool. Spatula. This is one of my Mike Tufts pads. It's not doing it. Gotta sharpen it and get it in there. No? No? Not like that. What is it? It's not doing it. There, okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna do the notching. Yeah. Now the Pelican Lake has a flat base. No, but you're gonna take away the length, dude. Yeah, I know. Gotta do it. I hate to do it. I gotta do it.
Don't say it's a law of the West, because there's no such thing.
Okay, fine. I won't say it's a law of the West. I won't say it. I hate to do it, but I won't say it. It wants me to hit it too hard. Snap the tip off. Is that good enough? It might be good enough. It might not. We never know. And if the notching gets really hard to do, I just break out the Nachomatic. Okay? Break out the nacho. How about that? Yeah. Okay. Let's get it started with some steel. I'm not gonna do nothing fancy. Maybe I should figure out where that edge is first. Yeah, let's take down this edge first down here, so I know where the barb is going to be. The barb is going to be? Yeah. Barbie 1 and Barbie 2. Gonna have two barbs on here. I gotta know where the barb's gonna be. Is that step fracturing? Yeah, it is kind of, sort of. Right there. Where's the file? Yeah, it looks kind of thick. Looks kind of thick to be notching it. I gotta thin that down. See, this side's much thinner. That side is much thicker. Yeah, hold on, I gotta thin this down. Maybe I'll be able to shoot a flake over there to that eventually. Alright. Yeah, good thing you reminded me to figure out where that barb was gonna be, and then in that process I found out it was too thick. Did it do it? Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ah, yes, okay. I always worry. I worry too much. Oh, see. Undetached flake means there's probably a step fracture under there. Dang it. No? Ah, there's a little bitty one. Yeah, I do need to thin this down a little bit more. Just a little bit. Get that out of there. But if I don't see a good angle of attack, I'm not going to do it. If it doesn't look that great, I'm not going to do it. I'll probably end up with a step fracture that I might be able to pick out of there. Yeah, alright. Let's see. Ah. It did it! Yes! Voila. Yeah, see? Now I gotta figure out how to symmetritize it. So now it's all wonky. I can do that. I can do that. I can, strike some flakes in from where the notches are gonna go. Like that, see? It makes it unwonkified. Yeah. See, can I get in there? Maybe a little bit. I not only have to get in there, I need a little bit of space because it's going to go inward and I don't want to hit the sides of the barb or the ear. When I take the flake off, it's going to go further in than what you might think. So I got to make sure I don't hit the ear or the barb. It's going to be close. Yeah, it didn't do it. That might be sufficient. Yeah. It doesn't look too bad. Mm-hmm. Please, neighbors, not during the video. Don't do it during the video. Please, neighbor lady. Yes. Sneaky. I got sneaky. And it did it. Okay. Yes. It's level now. It's got the contour I wanted. Now I can do the notching in peace. Yeah. In theory, that's the theory anyway. Okay, let's see. I'll fix that later on the edge. See how it's all wonky? I'll fix that later. Okay? Okay. Yes? Yes. Good. All right. I'm going to crunch this in because that's the way I roll. And if I need to, I'll use the Nacho-Matic. I already used the Nacho-Matic for one of the big step fractures earlier. So you should have, if you're new, you should have already seen the Nacho. If not, just hang around until the end. I know it's hard. I know only, I think only like 18% of people watch the whole video. It's less than 20% of the people watch the whole video. Yeah. Only the diehards and the most loyal will watch the whole video. Most people watch only portions. Like they don't watch this. If they already know how to notch and they're better than I am, they don't watch this stuff. Yeah. I got to push kind of hard on this, but I can't be pushing too hard. Okay. No, not like that. Yeah, like that. Should I get the Nacho-Matic? Yeah, I should. I have a pointy one and a spatula one. I'm going to use the pointy one to see if I can knock that bit out. I don't need to. I can still crunch it in, but I want to try it. But it needs to be sharpened slightly. It's already got a burr and a crooked tip. Okay. It's got to be rounded with no burr. Yes, is that good enough? I think that's good enough. Let's try it. If it's not good enough, I'll know right away. Because it won't do it. So we're going to seat, and then pretty vertical, and pop it out. Yes. Come on. Yeah, okay. Try for another, or let's crunch it in and then we'll pop the other side. Yes? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Crunch it in and pop the other side out. See, this is the harder side to do. The easier side should be easier. Yeah. If you do the harder side first, when you're notching, theoretically, you should be able to match it easily. Yeah. All right. This is always the nerve-wracking part. When you think you're done, or it should be working really good, something might happen. It's going to seat well in the bottom of that bulb. No. Didn't do it. Try it a little bit further to the side. Didn't do it. Still didn't do it. It's not doing it. See, I can't be using too much force. A lot of guys will just say, oh, it's not doing it. Just crank it back harder, man. Just pull it way back. Let it go. No, that's the opposite of what you do in notching. Notching's supposed to be less force as you get deeper. It's very, very difficult to do. Yeah. Some people, they do the opposite and get themselves in trouble. And they wonder why.
Why did I get myself in trouble? I'm pushing harder because it's thicker.
Yeah, well, not supposed to. That's what makes it difficult. To do it right. Yeah. All right. Let me see. There's a bird on the shed. Why do they like to climb on the shed? Do they see an insect for lunch or something up there? Look at that. It sticks in the pad. I'm going to have to bring out the file. Yeah. Because I'm pushing way too hard. Yeah. The file makes it much easier to take the flake out. It is really thick right there. Okay.
Yeah, but that's cheating.
You know it is. I know it is. Everybody knows it is. But for some reason, it doesn't seem to matter. I try not to do it too often, but this helps to prevent breakage. Yeah. I'd rather do this and cheat than to break it. Almost anything is better than breaking it. Even compromising our values. I shouldn't say that. Because there's no values that are compromised. You got to get it napped. That's the value. Just nap it. Do it. Oh, I almost did it. It felt like it was going to do it. I can't use a lot of force. No. It'll mess it up. I should just stop and not do deep notches. Yeah, that's what I should do. Okay, so the solution here would be to widen the notch out. Yes. Okay. It's not doing it. It's too tough for that. So I gotta cheat majorly. All right. So what do we talk about while we do the filing? That's gonna take forever because this stuff is hard as a rock. Yeah. What do we do? I don't know. Listen to the neighbors. Something like that. Oh dang, we got a flash flood warning. We had a lot of rain. Now we got a flash flood warning. Great. Just came over the phone. Yeah. Oh, I hit that super hard. And nothing happened at all. How am I going to fix it? Just a bunch of powder came off. Which means it's fully stalled. Fully, not partially. I did it. I stalled it good. Alright. Let's see. Technically that notch is already deep enough, but I've got file marks on it. I can't leave it that way. It ate this. It's eating the steel for lunch too. Okay. Well, that kind of did it, but I blew off the ear. Yeah. It's rare that the Nachomatic can't do it. It's not doing it. See, now I'm just doing damage control. I'm trying to get that notch to look good at the bottom. I don't want it all stalled like that. It's got to be a nice pop out. So, whatever it takes, that's what I'm going to do to get it popped out and not stalled. I did not think it was going to be that difficult, but I did go a little bit further than I was supposed to, just so I could test the limits, I suppose. I don't know why I kept doing it. That's no. Yeah, don't try this at home, boys and girls. I'm pushing so hard it'll break it. Yeah. Do this technique at your own risk. Yes, yes. Alright, so now we got to make the other side compatible. Yeah, let's do some notching on the other side and see what we can come up with. This one shouldn't be as difficult. One reason is because that notch opening is super large now. Yep. So it gives me plenty of room. And I don't have to worry about clipping the ear off because it's already clipped off on the other side. So yeah, I'm surprised the Nacho-Matic didn't do it. Everything has been, I have to crunch everything in. Everything's been crunching. Crunch and munch with the notcher, with the spatula tool. Okay. Is it symmetrical? Not yet? No, not yet. I'm talking about the notches. I know the ears are not symmetrical. I can leave it like that, or I can flatten out the base again. Flatten it across there. I guess so to make it look like a real pelican lake. I gotta be careful how I do the pressure flaking on this. You could snap it across the neck, although it's pretty tough material. It shouldn't snap across the neck. You never know though, even tough material can sometimes say, I don't want to be tough no more. I'm tired of being so tough. It's not a good life. And it'll snap. But it doesn't talk to you. No, not directly. That would be a good opportunity to thin that stem down. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. I don't know, the stem is all kind of crooked. I don't know if I should mess with it. I need to mess with it a little bit to get rid of the metal marks on this side right in there. Let's see. Can I pick them out with the tip of the file? Let's abuse the file a little bit. Yes. Yes. Good. Good. Nice. Nice. Fantastic? No, still not fantastic. But good enough. Oh, it did go. It felt like it didn't go. Yes. Yeah, it's thinned down enough. Good enough. I just gotta sharpen the corners. I gotta sharpen the ears a little bit. Right? The Pelican Lake has sharp ears. As far as I remember, I don't have the Overstreet guide to look at it right now. So the moral of this story is I had to really increase the pressure going into the notching. Yeah. Next time I'll know to make it thinner. Make absolutely certain that it's going to be thin in the notching area. I could have thinned it more, but I thought wrongly that it would be all right. It'll be fine. It'll be all right. Yeah, it wasn't all right. I thought I could use the Notch-O-Matic to take care of any problems, but it didn't work out quite that way. So yeah, I had to increase the pressure, which risks breaking off the barbs and stuff. And I did blow out one of the ears, as you saw, because of all the increased pressure. So, but if you can live with it, I think these Pelican Lakes sometimes didn't have, you know, really big, wide stems. I think we can live with it. So it's okay. It's actually not too bad as far as pressure flaking. Yeah, let me get the slotted pad so I can get used to using the slots. The slots? Yeah, the slots. Not supposed to do that. I feel I'm going to snap that tip off. Okay. Because I have to use heavy pressure. No, not like that. Yeah, like that. So what do we talk about during the pressure flaking stage? Because we're winding down. I don't see any need for any larger flake removals. It's all a matter of just making the edge nice and neat. Yeah. Pressure flaking, kind of in a haphazard way, drives people nuts. If I were to pressure flake that way, I'd make a big old mess. I don't know how you do it. Well, I just make a big old mess. Yeah. And I say, oh well. Or I try to damage control the mess. Yeah, sometimes it gets messy, but then I try to damage control it. And then I end up living with what I got. That makes me nervous. But the pad seems to be working well. I don't have to worry about bridging it. It's got some domage to it. Yeah. If it didn't have any domage to it, I'd be really, really nervous about that. Come on. Don't be stubborn down there. There it goes. Yeah, if the barbs get stubborn, you know what happens. Nothing good happens. So one more pass on each side. Yes. Yeah. These passes are a mix of regular flaking and damage control. It's not all regular flaking. It's not all, or regular, I should say, sequential flaking. It's not all sequential flaking. It's not all damage control. It's a mix. Yeah. A little bit of shaping, making things symmetrical. I'm going to finish this side first. Or no, it doesn't matter. I'll just pick at it at random. And if I see that I can remove a big flake, I'll do it. I think there's some big flake opportunities. Okay. I do see some big flake opportunities. Relatively big flake opportunities. They're not that big. The flakes are not that big, but I see some opportunities to get it thinner. Yeah, and to, remove some of this convexity on this side. That's too much convexity. Yeah. Let's start down here. See, it's kind of wonky. And I want to try to get that step fracture, so I'm going to strike in there. Okay, all right. It might not work. Didn't do much. All right. Oh, it didn't. It made the edge thinner, but it didn't get that step fracture. That's all right. That side looks okay. It's this side that's a little bit too rounded. Yeah, I got the zone out there for a little while there, so I can make sure I don't mess it up. It doesn't always work, but it works many times. When I zone out, I can focus. Do some hocus pocus. Okay. Hopefully this is the final pass. Yes, we're almost there yet. Alright. All that working out paid off. All those weeks pressure flaking with heavy pressure. Okay. Alright, good enough. I just saw some areas that needed to be thinned a little bit more. But if I take it too far, I end up removing too much of the edge. And if I take off too much of the edge, it doesn't look right. Or I don't even know how these are supposed to look like. But better safe than sorry. Better too wide than too narrow. Because if it's too wide, you can always take it down a little bit more. Yeah. Do this side first. Why? I don't know. It just seems like it'd be better to move the edge that way first. Yeah, I suppose. It doesn't matter. Sometimes it matters exactly where you do the final pass, but this one doesn't matter too much. It matters if you've got a lot of junk on one side that needs to be cleared off, so you prepare it to be cleared off. Come on. Do I need to get my super duper glasses out? These barbs need to be sharp. They look sharp to me in the book, so I gotta make them sharp. The book knows all. The Overstreet Guide, that's the book I'm talking about. Overstreet Guide to Indian Arrowheads. And if you haven't heard about that book, you've been living under rocks. And not in a good way. This is going to look good as someone's necklace or someone's window ornament. It's got some nice translucency. You didn't know you can use these as window ornaments? Yeah. Just pretend your window needs a necklace and you just hang it on the window. Window necklace. And then when you want to use it, you can use it as a necklace. Yeah. Where'd you get that arrowhead necklace? From my window? What? Nothing. So you don't want to tell people that you're weird, hanging arrowheads on the windows. Yeah. Nobody understands. That's good enough. Yes? 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds? That would have been cool. If I could have stopped the video at 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds, that would have been cool. But no, I missed it. So yeah, that's like a pelican lake. Nice translucency. Ha ha ha. Yes, 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 I like it. Yeah. Final measurements. 7.5 inches long by 3 inches wide. No? Didn't think so. 2 3/4. Come on. 2 3/4 by 1 inch exactly. So it's a hunting point. But if you go hunting with this, I'm not gonna like you no more. Nope. I mean, it's. I'm kidding, right? But yeah, it's the hunting size. As long as your state allows barbs, you can use something like this. Yeah. I didn't want to go any thinner because, first of all, it's a video, and second of all, I might snap it. And the barbs did give me, well, not the barbs, the notches did give me trouble. But it's to be expected with something like this. Yeah. Alrighty. I like it. There you go. That's it.